let me offer you a warm welcome to the re-ride. Flying solo? Good for you. Some of my best time is alone time. Are you? I am sorry. I almost didn't recognize you. It is good to have you back. As a reminder, here are your buzzers. Before you go, please be aware that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games. Good luck on your ride. Meet you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where hot culture and pop culture collide. And now, please welcome the man who truly does know Jack, Sam Feely.
Hey there! I suppose when it comes to heat, you aren't going to... Hang on. Tyler, is this right?
It is what right?
The floor, the episode. I don't think this is right.
Stand by. So, what isn't right, Sam? Talk to me.
Well, we're on floor 999. This is a rerun, and from everything I've gathered from your and Conan's blathering in the past, we don't do reruns.
What are you talking about? We aren't on... Wait, what the hell? Oh, did somebody mess with the run of show again?
Oh, great, fantastic. Just so great how things just run so smoothly around here.
Relax. Step in the elevator and we'll get you to the floor you're supposed to be on.
Oh, sure. So I go on a jolly joy ride while the people are waiting to play the game?
Well, they are obviously also going to get on the elevator, and you're literally the one holding up this game right now.
Forget it. We're doing this. Run the damn thing.
What do you mean, run the thing? You want us to rerun the old episodes? Just reuse all the old questions, or what?
You'll find something back there. If the old writing team is anything like ours, they ought to have tons of questions left over that they didn't air back then.
Fine. Alright, whatever. We'll do the rerun then.
Alright, let's go.
And now, from the broadcast booth to the recording booth, here's Sam Feely.
Hello and welcome back to this fantastically run as always game show. I hear you're the type who can't handle the heat. Let me tell you, we've been told to take it easy on the thermostats for a while. So if things get hot down here, you'd better hope your cold sweat is going to be cold enough to save you from your meltdown. Just keep a cool head and everything will be okay. Federal regulations require me to inform you that no matter how hot it gets in here, you are to keep all of your clothes on until the conclusion of the ride. Let's hit it. Okay, how much money am I giving away? Here we have... The court. The court. The court is on fire. Here's the pitch. What would happen during the Miami heat death? The heat death of the universe hypothesizes that the end of the universe will occur when it reaches thermodynamic equilibrium and a state of maximum entropy, which can no longer support thermodynamic processes. Equilibrium with their opponents is not something that was easy to come by during the LeBron D. Wade Bosh era. Talk to me, kiddo. Give me... Nice job. That was my allowance when I was 8. Your category is... Thicky Thick Thesaurus. Here comes the questione. What would be a more succinct version of the lyric? It's califying means rising in temperature. Of course, as I previously said, federal regulations required me to... Speaking of federal regulations, are we sure the facility is supposed to make those sounds?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I told them to go easy on the fucking thermostats.
With how warm it's been throughout the place today, I severely doubt the AC is running on full or even on half.
But something's overloading the grid right now, and if it's not the AC, I have no idea what it is.
Well, I'm sure you'll be right on top of it as usual. Shall we move on? Okay, buzz in. Now stepping up to the plate. Camper, I do know her quite well, actually. Boy, the writers really had to f*** with me this way one more time, huh? Anyway, if you set up a campfire at Camp Nou is the home stadium of FC Barcelona. I knew parking the bus was a legitimate soccer tactic, I just didn't know they meant that the bus was actually taking you to summer camp. Now's the time to hit your... Shotgun! Alright, you know how this works. Buzz in when you see the item that links the two clues. And if you figure out the final bonus question, you'll take home some serious moolah. Alright, lights green. Floor it, mate! Content and trigger blank. What do these things have in common? Score! Underhanded and artificial sweeteners sweeten blank. What gills help fish do, and what lungs help you do. Score! Justin Bieber film and Ripley's Blanket or Not. Score! Country singer Hill and rock band Blank No More. Double Dare's Challenge and Medical Checkup. Score! 2017 film Blank by My Name and Carly Rae Jepsen hit Blank Maybe. Alright, shifting gears into bonus. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all names of Hot One hot sauces? Billboard. You nailed it. Wow, thanks. Now all those songs are stuck in my head again. Asshole. Well, you're in first place, that's for sure. Hit your buzzer to set. This won't make headlines, but you gotta start somewhere. Now let's see the category. Hot thighs, hotter pockets. The Sun is a pretty hot fella, but I don't think there's anything hotter in this universe than the filling of Hot Pockets pulled straight out of the microwave. Say I wanted to stuff freshly microwaved Hot Pockets into my Hot Pockets, because they're both heat resistant and a good... Wait, what the fuck? What's happening? Oh, fucking hell. Do we still not have a handle on this situation? Is the demon back or some shit?
I have no idea. This is not something that had happened because the grid is underload. I'm pretty sure at this point that someone is f***ing with us.
Oh, what's this question for that? Wait, hang on. Is that literally one of the old questions from this floor's original run?
Yeah, it would seem so.
And we can't switch it back?
No, it would seem not.
It's too hot right now to deal with this. I guess you can just go ahead and answer the old question then. Read it yourself, though. I'm just done. Yes, that's correct. That's the correct answer to this question from 27 years ago. And it's still correct today, in fact. Damn, all that money I spent on the upgrades here, and if this keeps up, I'm gonna find out soon enough that there's no water this close to the bottom, with or without Ray aimlessly looking for it. How much is this one worth to you? Will our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? Hot thighs, hotter pockets. For reals this time. Okay, can we actually do the Hot Pockets question this time? You got it sorted, Tyler?
Yeah, I think so. There. That should not happen again.
Great. Here we go. Take two. Say I wanted to stuff freshly microwaved Hot Pockets. Only porcelain offers both excellent heat resistance and excellent thermal insulation. And speaking of insulation, is it just me or is the AC dead again? It's getting real toasty in here all of a sudden.
I think the heating just went on in the entire facility.
That can't be good news for the power grid. Should we, evacuate or something?
I need someone who can work very high voltage, and I need them very, very soon.
Alright, I can call a guy, he can be here in a few minutes, but if I do that, then we either call it quits or someone needs to come cover.
Yeah, Conan's already on his way down.
Already here. What a f***ing day.
Tell me about it. Alright, I'm calling Mark. If anyone has the tools for this, it's either him or the Avengers. Conan, you take the mic. Tyler, I'll see you in a bit.
Alright.
Roger.
I'm in danger. Okay, we need some money. Now playing. Burned to a crispy. Say what you want, but if this day is going to shit anyway, I might as well crack open my emergency bag of flamin' hot Cheetos to lift my mood. Whoa, holy shit! They're actually on fire! Supposed to be one thing that cheered me up. Huh. Well, it looks like my Cheetos have browned and are now much crunchier than... The Maillard reaction is a complex series of chemical reactions between amino acids and reducing sugars that occurs in food when heated. Cheetos have all the right ingredients to undergo one when exposed to enough heat. You know what? Not bad, actually. I might just set fire to my Cheetos on purpose in the future. If there is much of a future for me. Tyler, I hate to ape after Sam, but should we, evacuate?
At this point, I'm pretty sure there are worse ideas.
Great. Okay, I'm calling the elevator. Nothing's happening.
The elevator is locked.
Locked? I didn't even know that was possible!
Yeah, me neither. I need engineers, programmers, everyone in the control room, please. We need to get the elevator unlocked. Everyone in the control room, now!
Oh.
Conan, you keep the show going while we're working on a way to get you out of there.
Alright. You know, if I had a nickel for every time my life was in grave danger and someone told me to keep this f***ing show going while they worked on some nebulous solution in the background, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't much, but it's weird that it happened twice. On with the show. Okay, buzz in. Here's what this next question is called. Jerks say the jerkiest things.
Okay, so a quick update. Sam's man Mark has solved our high voltage issue for the time being, so at least for a while, we're not in imminent danger of blowing up.
Wow, you sure know how to make good news sound scary as fuck.
How you mean?
For the time being, at least for a while, the way you emphasized imminent.
Okay, everything is hunky-dory. Peaches and strawberries are growing out of the vents, and we're all giving each other hugs and holding each other's hands here. That better?
Just get the f*** out of here.
Yes, that's the next priority. Keep it up.
Okay then. So, we all know that you're not supposed to yell fire in a crowded theater, unless of course there's an actual fire. If someone yelled fire brat in a crowded theater, which serve... A fire brat is a small wingless insect, akin to silverfish. And if you're one of those people who think it's funny to yell fire in a crowded theater, you're probably... Tyler, I hope you're not the one typing this out onto the prompter right now, because those are some very hurtful words.
No, that would be me. I'm in full control of your facility, and I'm using it to finally get my revenge.
The fuck? Who the hell are you?
Really? Phil? Phil Ferguson?
Phil Ferguson. Phil Ferguson. Phil Ferguson.
Crypto guy.
Oh, you! How the f*** did you get back up from the bottom so fast? How are you doing this?
Your friend literally just called me a crypto guy. I have actual technical jobs, you know.
And you're the one who's currently blowing up this place and locking me in down here? You do know that's like terrorism?
I honestly don't give a fuck. You people humiliated me, and now you're gonna pay for it.
Oh my fucking god.
Enjoy the time you have left in this oversized underground grave, Blankenberg.
Aren't all graves underground? Fucking whatever. Get me out of here, Tyler.
So on it, working hard. We'll update you.
Okie dokie, it's value time. Is that really the best you could do? Who cares? Category. Dr. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We going? We going. Let's do it. Which of the following is not true about Dr. Pepper soda? Rumors once circulated that Dr. Pepper contained prune juice and worked as a treatment for constipation, but the soda's company never advertised its product as an effective remedy. And if they did, you know they'd sell Dr. Pepper 12-pack with a commemorative enema bag. Show me the money.
Bingo.
Hey, okay. Welcome to Roast. Remember, buzz in when the first letter of the correct answer lights up to win the cash. Collect all 5 letters to win the bonus. Well, there's no time like the present. What Shell, Exxon, and BP trade in? It's clean energy. Australian-themed restaurant chain Blank Steakhouse. This is Australian, it's not American. Another word for flashlight. Pass the torch. Reverse blank, a good steak. You can sometimes do it to long-lost friendships. Rekindle them. Regions of Earth surrounding the equator. Tropics. Riley, who played Mercedes Jones on Glee. Amber. Roast! Congrats, you win the bonus! Well, there's your score. In case you care about that sort of thing, drink it in, or don't. We're moving on. Pick a value that looks good to you. That is what it's worth, and here's what it's called. A Human Torch movie would be Human Torture. Tyler, making any progress with that elevator?
Yeah, we might actually have something here. I believe we have cooked up a workaround. Just give us a few more minutes. Sure is a good thing this is an old floor that still has 13 questions, or we'd have been out of time by now.
Okay. Moving on. Say that for the 2028 LA Olympics, the Olympic flame... You know, there's countries where this kind of stupidity is illegal, right? James Morrison has never portrayed the Human Torch. And since it's taken 3 attempts to make a watchable Fantastic Four movie, should we still be calling them fantastic? Oh, God. Come on, big bucks! Values like these is what the word decent was invented for. Not the worst, not the best. Here's your category. Okay. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, I'm pretty sure everything is completely f***ed at this point. The prompter is off, the booth light is off, everything is off, the ground is shaking, and I'm not even sure if we're broadcasting anymore. Tyler, can you hear me, please?
We have nearly got it figured out. Just a few more moments.
Good. Very good. I need to get out of here.
And boom, we got it. We set up a backdoor past Phil's lock to the elevator control software. Now all that needs to happen is that someone needs to give a correct answer to this question, and then that triggers the unlock signal.
That might be a problem.
What? Why?
I mean, just look at it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they should just give it a shot.
What? And what if they don't get it right and I have to solve and then I'm stuck down here forever?
I mean, it's a chance.
Okay then. Just pick one. And hope it's correct. For my sake. You're gonna pick one, right? You're gonna pick... Please, you have got to pick one! Hey! Hey, pick one! Don't just stand there and wait, just pick one! Pick one! Holy crap, holy fucking crap, you actually got it right! You saved me!
Alright, the elevator's unlocked. Call it down now, Conan.
You don't have to ask me twice, it's on its way.
Brilliant. I'll meet you topside.
Is someone calling the cops or something? Are we really gonna let the crypto techno motherfucker get away with this?
We can deal with that when we're all safe and unharmed.
But my facility!
We'll deal with it. Get on the fucking elevator.
Yeah, okay, it's here, I'm boarding it now.
Okay, stay safe.
You too, man. Okay. Let's fucking go. Well, this isn't exactly how I envisioned my day going. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Fantastic. Hell knows what happened to the facility. Everything seemed to be blowing up when I made my way out of there in a hurry. It's not like I, wanted to. Well then, I suppose this is as good a time as any to call it quits, I suppose. Had a good run. It's not how I thought it would end. We had a big, huge party planned. There were going to be lots of celebrity guests. We were going to have, like, trivia piñatas, we'd ask you a trivia question, then you'd swing a stick at the correct answer, and if you got it right, then candy would come out, and if not, then it would be like thumbtacks or gasoline or something. I hadn't really come up with the specifics yet. The point is, it's all f***ed. Everything is f***ed. Yeah. Well, here we are, in the middle of bumf nowhere. I'm gonna have a grand old time trekking back home, finding the way back home, let alone. But I suppose you people deserve your endingness. So, why don't we make it easy? We just do the exact same shit the old show did. Because, if we're gonna end it on hot stuff, then we can also end it on a 4-choice ending. So, what do I offer you? Okay, how about, what sort of ending would you like to see for You Don't Know Jack the Reride? Would you like to see a sentimental, heartwarming wrap-up? Would you like an abrasive, profanity-laden wrap-up that gets too real? Would you like to know where Sam Feely gets all his money from? Or do you want a disappointing and underwhelming fart sound effect? There you go. There's your 4 choices. Okay. When I bought out the ruin of the complex, all these many years ago, I never thought this project would grow into what it ultimately ended up growing into. And I'm grateful for everyone who managed to make it so. I'm grateful for Tyler, who's always been by my side. Love you, bro. I'm grateful for Sam, even though our first meeting could probably have gone a little better. But I think we learned to understand each other. And I think we've learned to appreciate each other as the capable and passionate individuals that we both so clearly are. And Last of all, of course, it wouldn't have been possible without you. You who is watching, playing, enjoying right now. We could not have done this without any of these people. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Are you for real? Is this what you want? Do you play this game to listen to some guy spew off mushy bullshit, mushy soap opera bullshit? Is that really what you're hankering for? You've came all this way, you've watched me hurtle through the f***ing air in a big steel construction that calls itself elevator for some reason, only to then choose, oh, you know, what would be nice? It would be nice if he, if we got a little bit of a tearjerker ending, yeah? If we told him, you know, just thank everybody, yeah? Like you're on the stage at the Oscars and you just got handed an overpriced, oversized piece of plastic coated in gold color, and now you have to act like you're thankful for everyone. You know what? I'm not thankful. I'm not thankful. I am resentful. I am resentful for everything that's happened to me in my life, least of all the person who caused me to stand here in the middle of nowhere screaming at a camera. So, honestly, go yourselves. And, I will now make my way home. I guess I'll have to walk. Sentimental. Sentimental. Heartwarming wrap-up. Oh, are you f***ing people for real? Why did I even do this? I've wasted 3 years of my life